It says Moneyberg said you need 75K to roll with him. I believe that. If you're too broke, Moneyberg doesn't want to be around you. Why should he have to be around the poors? One dude said, "I'll give you 10K if you can pass my guard, and I'm 53." Derek Moneyberg says, "It would cost me $75,000 to have a couple of lost days of productivity to organize the travel to make that happen. I don't think you people." Why does he use that term? You people? Who is he talking about? Us poors? "I don't think you people making nasty comments understand that my time is not like your time. My time is worth. You guys are poor. You guys." That is true. His hourly rate is higher than ours. We ain't even making. I'm for sure not making 75 on this live stream. I wish this live stream was bringing in 75K. I'll be acting like Monkey Bird too. Monkey Bird. Let's not talk about his appearance, guys. We just talk about his jiu-jitsu. "I don't think you people making nasty comments understand that my time is not like your time." Touche. "You guys go win all those competitions and collect your Chinese-made trophies." I don't know where they're made, actually. I'm just a businessman/investor who took up MMA as a fitness hobby. Never said I was the best in the world or was going to be heavyweight UFC champ. I've already accomplished my goals, and now I'll keep making progress on my training and make another 100 million. Dang. Yo, can you give Gianni a little bit of money, Monkey Bird? While you continue your weird obsessions talking bad about me. Well, why are you posting? You be posting yourself on there. You posting yourself on there, Monkey Bird. I mean, if you never posted about it, we never would have known. It says he doesn't have time to pass a 53-year-old's guard as he'll lose 75K, but he somehow had time to train 3,000 hours in 3 years. He also achieved all of his goals. He just What do you say? I don't know what that means. And he has time to get into little social media spats with people. He learned that from Gordon Ryan. With people who call him out for being a fake black belt. Also, if he is training MMA as a fitness hobby, wouldn't it make sense to compete at least once in a 3-year time period, even at a local Naga? That makes too much sense. I do not want to defend him at all, but BJJ or submission grappling in general is the only sport in which people brag about doing old man comps. Nah, people, they brag about pickleball and whatever Spartan race. You know, they be bragging about that stuff too. It would make sense to roll with at least one person that isn't a yes man. Well, he don't have no yet. Everybody's a yes man over there. It said Moneyberg did MMA. He got his black belt in MMA. The MMA fighters made a black belt for him so they could get more money. It would make sense to roll with at least one person. Yeah, he's not going to do that. He also said he trains BJJ in his mind, which allowed him to shortcut. You know, his IQ's higher than ours. This is what crowdfunding is for. I want to see him go against a blue belt accountant in his 40s. CJI, let's go. You can make fun of, I can't say that. That's some Ashita Kim level fight ducking right there. The Moneyberg steals the peach. Says, even though his time is gold, he definitely has the time to type 3-paragraph answers to random comments on social media. Cost him $1K to type that reply. My time is not like your time, bro. Get GTFO with that stuff. You're not some captain of industry jet setting around the world running a real business. We don't know. Maybe he's a trust fund kid or something. And making real deals. Your money came from inheriting 5 houses when your mom died. Oh, you worked as a dating coach for RSD before it went out of business. Now you're a wealth coach selling online courses on how to get rich and conquer the world by thinking positively or some nonsense. Go outside and touch some grass. One of my wife's cousins was married to a guy like this. Honestly, he was legitimately correct. He managed a multi-billion-dollar quant hedge fund, and his attention and focus generated insane returns. He also constantly reminded everyone around him of this, including family, and was utterly uncompromising with the normal frictions of life. I personally saw him stand an immediate family member at a I personally saw him strand an immediate family member at a restaurant because he couldn't He couldn't or wouldn't wait 1 to 2 minutes for them to use the bathroom. Absolutely raging jerk. You know, I'm kind of editing a little bit of what they're saying. If that's what it takes to be a gazillionaire, the universe can keep the money. Had a friend marry into an obscene wealth and wholeheartedly agree. The problem with these types is they don't just rule the world around them, they create it, and the people have to live in it. Marcelo, please humble money. Marcelo might be in those videos too. You know, Marcelo, you're gonna be smiling, putting on the Moneyberg t-shirt. He won't. He's not gonna rock the boat, guys. Let's see. Number 1, wealthy people don't get paid by the hour, and 2, he more or less admits he more or less admits here he's not very good. In one breath, he's uber wealthy, and in the other, he can't afford to lose a few pennies to show the world how deserving he is of the belt. Silly. My bet is he's worth a few million and spends every penny on looking like he's 10 times that. Says funny how often his story changes. Remember how he said this? I don't know what he said. There's a lot of UFC and world champion guys that can't tap me anymore. Occasionally I tap them. You know, Mikey let him tap. No, did he? He said Marcelo won't sell out. Marcelo might sell out, bro. He Brazilian. I'm sorry, Brazilians. I love you guys. A lot of Americans will sell out. A lot of people, the thing is, you never know what people will do until they get that offer. They get the Moneyberg hits their cash out. You might see Marcelo in that basement. You might see Grippo in that basement. But for sure, you won't see Alec in that basement. Says I want one of the MMA and BJJ professionals who have taken money to vouch for this guy to tell us whether it's true or false that there is a lot of UFC guys and world champion guys that can't tap Moneyberg. Who are these UFC guys and Mikey, come on, you know it's Mikey. Did anyone record any of the roles where they tried and failed to tap Moneyberg? Gordon might be in there too. Gordon said you can tap him out for about $10,000. He let you tap him out. The beauty of this is while I haven't seen any live rolls recorded whatsoever, there have been some of his drilling posted here, and it looks as bad as your average 2-stripe white belt. The drilling videos were posted by Moneyberg himself as recently as a few months ago, but he took them down. We don't need to see him face actual pros. We need to see him face the average blue belt. That average blue belt will tear him apart. He ain't gonna survive. He ain't ever really rolled, man. He been doing private lessons this whole time. I'm sure there are at least a dozen blue belts within an hour's drive of wherever he lives who would love to do this. He wouldn't even need to take any time out of his day. Just skip a round of submitting Gordon or Mikey and roll with literally any person who isn't paying. So yeah, that's Moneyberg. You know, if you guys got 75K, he might let you fight.